what is the organizational roadmap. Creating a mobility roadmap is very important because the whole device world, the OS world is constantly transforming. Any large organization, any enterprise customer has a 3 to 5 years business objective in terms of profitability, in terms of turnover, in terms of employee strategies, in terms of market strategies. So your mobility strategy needs to sync with them. In fact, your mobility strategy enables the achievement of them. Not be distinct from your other strategies. Create which are the typical use cases, what are the requirements of those, create actual wireframes, connectivity requirements, and get it confirmed from the different stakeholders. Because if you don't inform different stakeholders, it's going to be, it could create issues at a later stage. My solution architecture friends need to help us to create the best application architecture process available, create a comparative analysis of the different frameworks, and today is the world of clouds. So cloud is a big opportunity. So any architecture we create has to be scalable, has to be reliable, robust, and cloud friendly. In fact, the transition is now happening to a concept called as mobile application management, where an enterprise can manage different mobile applications. You can switch on and off different features of a mobile phone, how you could have different devices, you can have different networks and different applications as a part of the common application platform. So that is where the world is emerging, and hence the architecture is going to be very, very important. The app development and the app deployment is your traditional area where we ensure that the multi-OS strategy has been taken care of. There are different options. There are MIP platforms like Kony. There are native opportunities. There are HTML5 based solutions. So we can look at that. Always start small, create a proof of concept, roll it out within the organization, see the success, and then move on and then scale fast. Deployment is a very, very important area, and I feel that the testing and the deployment is often understood, less understood in the mobility world. Not enough testing happens, because the whole device diversity is ignored and creates a lot of problems. It is very interesting to know that in the mobile world, the testing efforts can be equal or greater than the development efforts. Usually the rule of thumb used to be in the software that 30% of my time is for testing, but in mobile it could be 100% or even more. Security. So, as my friend said, how does security play? So security is a very, very important part, right from data security, code security. The encryption needs to be there. And today, the mobile apps have that high level of security. The whole rise of entire mobile banking is a sheer testimony to the fact that the high amount of encryption levels are available. In India, we see still that there's a mindset issue with using the mobile payments, but it is something which is happening all over the world now. In fact, some of the best tools which are available take care of the highest level of encryption which are now. Today's mobile phone has more smartness, more security, more encryption, and overall more processing power than what the first machine which landed on moon had. So today we have more technologies in our mobile phone than what was in the first machine which NASA created and which landed on moon. But coming back to data security, so security of data at rest, data on fly, it has to be taken care of. There are different mechanisms available. Now there's one very common thing called as data fading. So if you're accessing enterprise resource and after 15-20 minutes you've not been accessing that, then the data fading happens. If your phone is getting lost, then you need to do a remote wipe off, and those mechanisms are today available. So security is very important. It needs to be audited, and all enterprises, are concerned about security. CIO, CTO. The first question they would ask, is how are you going to take care of security? And we need to be prepared. The answers are available. Technologies are available. It's just a matter of getting it right. As I said, device management, a very important factor. Today's device, people use with the BYOD coming into picture, where people bring their own devices to the organization. This is very, very important. People like to use their own devices. People like to work on their same device. People like to play on their same device. They don't just want to use the devices which are given by the organization. Today's technology allows you to divide your phone into a personal space and a workspace. and workspace is always accessible by the organization. In these days when there are IP protection issues, so MDM becomes very, very important. And it also has great opportunities. If you're a sales guy and, company has made a new sales presentation, or, if you are, or the company's price list has changed, or if you're a service engineer and the prices of the consumables and the spare parts have changed, the company could on the fly, transform your files on the devices, so whenever you access information, you have the latest information. Taking care of connectivity, sustenance is going to be another important factor. So as I said, the mobile roadmap is usually starting with getting the requirements and the strategy right, getting a roadmap, then you do the actual development, you integrate with your enterprise's legacy applications, the applications which need to be accessed, then you do testing and you sustain it. And believe me, sustenance and maintenance is a very, very important aspect, because every few months there's a new operating system coming out, there's a new version of the operating system coming out, new devices coming into market, so all your applications need to work on these devices. We are at about 3:40, and I would like to stop at about 3:45 so that I can have more questions. So, I'll just, be a little quicker with some of the slides. So, any mobile enterprise solution which you develop today has to have a few important things. One, as I said, is the mobile application management piece. Don't just look at your application independently. The whole solution needs to be looked at in its entirety. The different application needs to be, together. So, for example, if you are a television channel and if you have different shows, then if you are going to send push notifications for different shows in different formats, it's not going to work. Okay, so you have to have a comprehensive strategy which takes care of your apps, the architecture, the devices, the networks, the users. Multi-device support. You have to support multiple devices. The one size fit does not all. The media has been proliferated with a lot of opportunities. The media dilution has happened, and so has happened the dilution in the device world. There are tablets, there are Android has different versions. You have Indian phones, you have the global phones, you have wearable devices. So it's a multi-device world. You need to have your solution in all the devices. Smart enterprises applications are required. The application needs to be relevant to the context. It needs to be relevant to the user. It needs to provide him the right information, and they need to be all pervasive. The enterprise applications has to be accessible from all different forms, and they need to be always available to people. Social media integration, machine-to-machine integration, security, bring your own devices, gamification is all going to be taken out. Gamification is a very, very important trend, and it is going to be very well for a lot of organizations into consumer education, Salesforce education, people training. Gamification plays a very important role in conveying the concept. And analytics, if you can tell people that which of your employees are using which applications, what is the processing power being used, if you can tell which of your consumers are accessing your application from which device, your iPhone users tend to make a purchase of this many dollars, or your Android users tend to do this kind of information. People accessing from Samsung Galaxy have this kind of profile. If you can provide some rich analytics, you would be the next darling of everyone. So this is analytics which is really, really required.
Breaking up.
Quick do's and don'ts, so, hello?
Yeah, your voice is breaking up a little.
Okay.
Just make sure that your connection is fine and there is no lag. Otherwise, it's dropping once in a while.
Okay, I'll just make sure of that.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, so some quick do's and don'ts. First is to think big, right? Mobile is an opportunity. So determine your business vision, get tangible goals, but think big. You can't just think incremental. You are not just going to give access to whatever is on the web through mobile. Think of new business use cases. Think of new opportunities. What are the new things which you can do with mobile? So that's something which is to be there. Get a strategic team, as mentioned earlier, so there's clear ownership. your mobile strategy has to be in conjunction with your business strategy. A lot of time people are so busy designing a sexy business mobile solution, a cool mobile solution, that they forget the business objectives. Cannot happen. Create a center of excellence within your organization. Create a mobile governance team which takes care of how mobile is getting success across the organization. Embrace device diversity. Device diversity is here to stay. Leverage new opportunities and new technologies, whether it is Google Glasses, whether it is wearable devices, smart devices. Everyone comes with a new opportunity. Of course, keep it simple. That the KISS principle always works. Mobilize more people. So traditionally people just started with mobilizing their top executives, customers, facing people like sales or field force. But it always is important to mobilize each and every function in the organization. I would say even if your front office is mobilized, even if your inventory guys are mobilized, if your account team is mobilized, it helps. So mobilize more and more people within the organization, mobilize more and more applications, mobilize more and more business processes, because the benefits are going to be huge, and it definitely helps to transform business. Some don't as well, right? Don't underestimate the speed of new technological events, right? Within a few years we have BlackBerry getting down. Within a few years we have Nokia being sold, and then they are also spoken in past terms. New technologies come fast. Bill Gates once said, right? We underestimate the power of technologies in 10 years and overestimate the power of technology in 2 years. So that's always true. So don't underestimate the speed of technology. Don't ignore the end user, the actual person who's going to use it. So it always is important for the people to just go around, roll the sleeves and sit with the actual business user and see how it's going to impact them. End-to-end testing is important. In businesses, you need to share information. Don't have silos. If one department of the business has got success with mobility, always is important for the people. Having a challenge with go around is sit and understand. The different departments needs to talk to each other, sit with the actual and share their experiences so that we can get it correct. This is a journey, so there will always be some learning which will happen, but the cost of mistakes will get reduced if there's more knowledge sharing. And of course, to all my friends, who are in technology as well as in charge of mobility, we don't need to be a traffic cop. We need to be coaches to help the businesses adopt mobility. What enterprises want, I would skip this. Some of the common points. Once again here.